What's up, world? How's everybody doing today, tonight, tomorrow? As I always say, whatever time, realm, dimension you're living in, I hope you're doing great, feeling blessed, no stress. Woo-wee! Shit is popping off. And I don't mean that, well, I guess I could mean it literally, but we need to talk about a couple more things. And hopefully I don't make anybody too mad this time. I'll talk about that in a minute. But, the shooting that happened at the GOP practice game here recently. Another staged event that hurt and killed real people, in my opinion. Alright, y'all? The reason I say that is because, just realize it's not always a false flag. Okay? But it's always a show. It's always not what we think of maybe as the traditional false flag. But they do these things for a reason. There's an agenda, and there's already security. You think with all these senators and everybody out there that it would just be that easy for a guy to walk up and just start popping shots off left and right, and they don't take him out right away? This went on for like 10 or 15 minutes. There's actually a video you can go watch. It's kind of blurry, but it gives you an idea that it wasn't quite what all these guys were saying it was when they got done and they did their little speeches, and it was all the senators like to make themselves sound bigger and badder. You know, one guy was like, I was hollering, are you friendlies, and stuff like that, and we were pulling people to safety. They were probably huddled up, screaming. You even hear at one point, you hear people saying, don't be nice, kill the son of a bitch. They probably felt betrayed. They probably felt like, oh, damn, they set us up as the next sacrifice. How? That's messed up. Now, we've got to realize that Bilderberg just happened here recently. They just got done doing their little planning meeting for the world. And notice all the events that have been taking place since. We've had a good bit here since Bilderberg happened. And I mean it. I get that weird feeling, that feeling in my gut, as Mark Digital Intel said. It's the looky here, and there is a lot of looky heres. And when that happens, I keep waiting to see the big, you didn't see this one coming event. That event where our jaws drop because we just can't fathom what just happened. Now, we go back to this event and we look at everything that happened all the way down to the shooter. James T. Hodgkinson, something like that. But notice it's always those three letters. You got to have the three initials in there. It can't, Lee Harvey Oswald. You can't have it just be like James Hodgkinson or James Hitchell or James Mitchell. It has to be James T. Kirk. You know what I mean? It gets people's attention. It gives you that serial killer feel to everything. It gives you that, this person's, he's off his rocker. Now, they've labeled this guy as an extremist, as a left extremist, a Bernie Sanders loving, right hating, shooting some bitch. Supposedly he worked in the Bernie camp, and he's out to get those righties. And that's more of this divide, and where they like to put us in these categories, in these groups, that we have to hate each other, that we cannot get along. And that's what they want. They want you to think that it's so extreme now that you either pick a side or you're caught in the middle. And you don't want to pick the wrong side, and you want to get on a side, and you want to defend it all the way to death if you have to. Now, this guy, I don't know, like I said, they always have an agenda, but I don't know if this is some kind of MK Ultra, which has been admitted, or this is just programming by people accepting these groups, by joining these groups and taking these sides and getting so brainwashed from the left side to the right side. These people get in these groups, they get in these factions, and they get so brainwashed with everything. They can't see normalcy, they can't see reality anymore. All they see is what's put into their heads, and they believe it and they go with it all the way. Even though there's probably a voice in there, a conscience in there saying, don't do this, don't take it this far, you're going off the deep end. But they aren't going to hear that. They're not going to hear that anymore, because they're going to hear that they're right, you're wrong, Their side's always right. You got to go with that side, right? The left and right. It's all a farce. It's all a lie. You cannot believe this stuff, folks. This is what they want. They want to tear us apart. They want us all to be labeled. And it's a joke. Like I say, it's a lie. They most likely wanted this guy to probably take them all out. I mean, what kind of awesome event would that be to where they could use this against everybody? They could probably, you talk about gun rights being infringed on. And not only that, just wait and see what they're probably going to do with this event. They're going to take an event like this and they're going to use it probably against the truth community. They're going to say people like me and others, we get these guys going. We get them amped up. They listen to guys like us or whoever like me, and they go out there and they're extremists now. That's what they label us. If you speak the truth, you're an extremist. We know that's not true, because if you do listen to me, you'll know the fact of this. The last thing I want is violence. The last thing I want is for us to be out there killing each other in the name of some elite's agenda. No. I'll tell you this, if shit ever did hit the fan, and I'll be honest, I'm not going to sugarcoat it or cookie whatever, another little expression. I'm going to tell you, if shit ever hit the fan and I had to defend me or my family, you damn right. You damn right. And that's if I had to, though. If we can ever avoid this situation, by all means, we need to avoid it. We do not need to let them sink us into this trap that they want, these traps that they're setting for us and all of society. They want us to do this. And that's what I'm saying. They want to use this against us. When we know in reality, it's really them. It's them setting up these things. It's the media, the fake news, whatever you want to call it, out there putting this stuff in these people's heads, showing all extremes and never showing people getting along. You watch the news every night. You see what goes on. There's nothing happening anymore. There's no good news. It's all bad news. People are hating each other. People fighting, killing each other. Kidnappings, robberies, you name it. That's all it is. That's all people want to hear about now. They've gotten so brainwashed with it, I think they actually crave seeing this bad stuff every night. Maybe it makes them feel better about their life or something. But we know it's not us. We know what this community, we just want the truth. We want what's best for everybody. And we don't want it to come to any of this. You got guys like Alex Jones out there. Oh yeah, good old Alex Jones. I'm always pushing his lovely, I'll give him this. I'll tell you what, Alex, you gave me kind of a lead way into this world. I followed him, y'all. I was a big follower. And it took time for me to wake up and realize this guy's full of shit. He's just undercover. But he did give me good information. I mean, he talks about fluoride in the water, GMOs. These are all good things, yeah. There's some good things that come out of him. But this BS that he pushes with Trump lately, especially, this whole Trump is like a gift from God. Trump has been put here by God. If anybody steps in front of me, I'm Alex Jones, and I'll beat you up with my fisticuffs. I got Tom O'Leary and Jack Johnson here. He's a dork. I wish he'd fisticuff up his ass. Ooh. That's an out of context. But you got guys like him, and like I said, they push this whole Trump agenda, this Soros thing, when really in reality we know it's all fake. They're all friends. You got Soros and Jared Kushner, who are friends behind the scenes. They have real estate deals. They have a startup real estate company together. All kinds of investments. Jared owns half their supposed enemy money. These guys are all in it together. It's all a farce. The whole Megyn Kelly thing, she did an interview with Alex Jones, and now the big arguments that they hate, she tried to make him look like an idiot, blah, blah, blah. It's a joke. It's fake. The truth is, they're friends. Behind the scenes, they're all buddy-buddy because it's a show. You see people on TV, you see people in movies, they give you this appearance that they hate each other. You see a fight scene, and you think, man, that looks real. Looks like they really hate each other. Behind the scenes, they're sitting down, having beers and eating crackers together, having a good old time. And that's what we get. These people put this show on and people believe it so much that they accept it and they take it on as reality. It's just another form of MK Ultra. They've brainwashed the masses into thinking that I have to pick a side. As Alex Jones has recently said, the first shots in the Second Civil War have happened. He just put out a video saying the first shots. Basically, and then stating that, hey, here on the right, we got the guns. We got the know-how. We work hard and we're God-fearing people. You should fear God, Alex Jones. You should. For the stuff and the dirt that you're really into, this whole act you put on that you're this holy man, dude, you're nothing but a gluttonous, greedy SOB who would lie, cheat, and steal to get the power that you now have. You tried so many. You go back and look at this guy's career. He tried so many different things to get where he's at, and he finally found this truth movement. He got lucky with the Bohemian Grove thing, which they probably let him in the damn front door. They're probably laughing, going, why is Alex running around in the bushes like he's sneaking? Now, we did get to see it. Kudos again. Were we supposed to see it? I don't know. Is it letting the truth out to make people, when they speak the truth, just sound crazy? Is it this reverse psychology thing they do on us? And that's sometimes I think when we finally get the truth on stuff like Alex Jones, he goes so extreme with it and so crazy with that, the children, his horrible cry and all that. He goes so extreme that he can speak all the real truth. But it's the reverse psychology of it where people look at it and go, this guy's a madman. So they don't listen to it. They take it all, even though half the shit he's saying is true. They just take it, it's coming out of a crazy man's mouth. So it can't be true. You know? Do as I say, not as I do. Reverse psychology, all this stuff. That's what they're doing. And he's out here now screaming about a civil war. The first shots have been fired. Telling people basically, grab your arms and let's get ready. Let's shoot back. This is how it all starts. One little shot. We shoot back. They shoot back. All hell breaks loose. And then we get what they had before. They've done it before. And they'll have us out there doing their jobs again. Killing each other off. We've already had a civil war in this country. And the way it's going, they're trying to start a civil war throughout this world and in every country. They want us all killing ourselves off so they can sit back and not get their hands dirty. We're doing it for them, and we got to stop. We can't listen to guys like Alex Jones. I said, you think things are bad now. Some people think things are bad now. You just wait. If this civil war pops off, you don't think martial law would be here overnight? That our gun rights would be locked up? Our freedom of speech would be locked up? We think our rights are infringed on now. Just wait. Do not follow these people into what they say is the light. Because it is nothing but darkness and evil. And they want you all to be sucked into it and believe that they're the Word of God and they're the right way. Just because somebody says they're with God or they are the right way does not make them right. Because this was not God's way. And I'm not trying to go on a religious rant because I know I got subs out there. I know you guys, y'all ain't comfortable with it. But you know, I'm a God-fearing man. I love the Lord. But it just aggravates me when people like this, they run around these elites, these congressmen, they always put on the, well, God bless them. God bless them. I tell you what, bless their hearts and praise Jesus. Yes, sir, praise Jesus. The Lord has done, He's done blessed us to kill off these people. Did you see them blow up? We was bombing the devil out of them. Y'all, they're evil. And they want to suck you into their evil games. They want to suck you into their evil agenda. And they want us to start this civil war and kill each other off. And it's going to be these little events that they stage and put on to create it. To tear these sides apart more and more and have people think that it's so deep with this left-right agenda. They're going to have these people come in. And one's going to claim one side and one's going to claim the other. And they're all the time going to do nothing but violence and escalate it into something. And people are going to see it and they're going to follow it because, like I say, these media groups, these elites, they create this stage, they create this production, and they bring everybody so into it. It's like you've stepped into the movie and it's come to life. And you can't tell the difference in reality and fiction anymore. We do live in a matrix. You know, I'm a follower of I believe in the Mandela effect and everything. Not a follower, that sounds kind of crazy. I believe in the Mandela effect. And we talk about what if we're in a matrix. But even if we're not in a matrix, look at the world we live in. This is a matrix. This is a reality created by these elites that we have to live. A reality that they've already planned out front to back, left to right, up and down, and know how everything's going to happen before it happens. There are no surprises anymore. With the surveillance they have, you don't think that they know what everybody's going to do before they do it? As I'm recording this, they're probably watching it. Probably knew before it even came out. We can't fall into these traps anymore. Be careful for these Pied Piper, Alex Jones people out there trying to drag people down with them. They want this chaos, because out of this chaos comes their control. I was once asleep, and I woke up. And when I woke up, I saw a world. Sometimes I wish I could have gone back to bed. But I'm not. I'm awake now, and I'm going to stay awake. I know a lot of you are awake. Guys, be careful out there. I know a lot of people think they're awake, and they say they're awake, but they're still stuck in this left-right agenda, this left-right fake reality. We got to wake them up, y'all. Got to be patient doing it, and try to keep calm doing it. Don't let them pull you into that rage and that anger that they want us to so badly. All right, y'all. Babbled long enough. I gotta get out here and get my butt to work. I just pulled up on the spot. I gotta go dig some holes and fix some stuff. But as always, thank you for all you do. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, hopefully tomorrow. Maybe later tonight. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, as always, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay incredible. Stay safe. See ya.